S-T-R-O. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm out in my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright.
Yep.
I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired, you will never know.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Here we go. 120! Sunday! Kill! Here. Hey, team 6!
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Throwing on second and long. Wentz, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 32 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The completion. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. Got him in.
Yo, God dang it.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
What team, man?
4th down run successful. Now they'll look to pay it off on 1st down.
Call it.
Oh my God! Why did it make me do that? Why did it make me do that? Why did it make me do that? It's a pick! It's a pick! Oh my God, bro! This man is getting
a good pickup there, 26 yards.
You know what I'm on.
Wentz now on 1st down. There goes a deep
No! Oh my God! How did he pick that pin there?
Touchdown.
My bad, bro. I'm playing against my niggas. Fucking Braves.
You look like you're playing for the Braves.
Yo, girl, that's all you want is your dad to come over here and touch you. Just like your mother. You want to sit on me? Is that what it is? Come on. You can sit on dad and watch me bust brains. You happy now?
Take this up
Low,
past the 20 and down
you're
at the
quiet now.
22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Did you see
When
that,
you score
Bobo?
points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things out.
Flush to his right. That's caught by the former.
Oh, I put the ball on the ground?
The ball comes out.
Stop it!
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return. An Eagle touchdown.
Hurry up, clitoris slap.
Huge play by the defense. Not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get
Look at her
that.
smiling.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Watch.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Round.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Steps away to his left. He's got a Ingram complete. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third.
Where you at, Clap? I got a third.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Being chased out left.
There it is. That's a
you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Jalen Mills. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here.
I know it's some BS.
Everyone turned the block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And that's good. One Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7.
Okay. I know it. It's BS. Ain't no way in hell I fumbled.
This will be taken very short. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this
Damn, I didn't even know he was
We need
playing.
you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to run your plays. All this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
No, I'm in the game right now. Where you
So
at?
don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7.
You still playing Madden?
Completion on 2nd down. Dancing to his left.
Thank the Lord.
Looks to throw.
I cannot complete a pass now.
That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere.
Daddy got it.
4th and 7.
Got
Here we
it.
go on 4th down. Jackson
Daddy.
flushed out right. He may try.
Oh, I ran out of back.
So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, coach.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing now is Wentz. That one goes
I know it's some bullshit. Trust me, I know.
Man, come on, bro. Give me the ball. Why are they playing like that?
They got to him there just
Hey, low, bro.
Oh.
Hey, low, bro. Your girl played better than most
That was awfully close.
Oh, I know, because she know how to play a little bit. She thought the y'all just gonna say she sucked.
Hell nah. I mean, she can't shoot worth a damn. she was jagging that bitch. She said your friends go hate me. She said your friends go hate me. I was like, hell, I was like, nah, you doing alright. She's playing great defense.
Yeah, she know how to do that. She don't know how to score though. That's the only bad thing.
One touchdown in this first half.
You see me in the game on the note.
Yeah, we did win that shit though.
Both games.
Continue the hot hand and make them adjust to you defensively. Like when they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14.
He beat me. What can I do against him?
He'll take over. The Raven offense set for this next drive.
I can't do
This
it.
offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky though, because no points We'll see how they respond. Well, this is
This to me, you dummy.
Left side.
14-21. You just dumb now. Cause ain't nothing but a Leilani party.
As his guys are back within a single score.
Ain't nothing but a
Able to
Leilani
connect on the
party.
extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
You know your uncle Angelo did not believe that you was real.
I know, that's
Tucker
crazy.
now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That shit crazy, because I swear to God I didn't.
He was like, yeah, clap. We'll see in 9 months.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That nigga said, bruh, the baby shot is fake, bruh. This nigga, you know I clap ass be loud. Like,
Time had to punt it though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big
That shit
guys up
crazy.
front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is,
Oh
guys,
my
give us an
God.
opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get
Hey,
this
Lo,
going.
what you think?
Man wins.
Bro,
Let's go do it
I
on
think
this
I'm about to
drive.
No, I need you to run to this fucking part. Well, hurry up.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to run there, bro.
Just a yard on
I'm
the
trying to
first
win
down
this
carry,
shit.
So it's 2nd and 9.
What, goal rush?
Part. Goal rush started too.
What time is
You
it
can
now?
play
I
it.
thought
In this
what's
first
goal
half
rush?
of football.
Goal rush is like up inside the ante up.
Oh, damn. I'm ready to learn that. Push me to the edge.
Nah, this the
Reminder
remix.
coming up here at halftime. We'll ship
This
you
called
off to
P2.
Orlando.
You ain't heard the new
Jonathan
Uzi
Coachman
album
will
yet?
have first half
Hell no,
highlights and
you-
analysis from a
Yeah, this shit hard. I'm playing it right now.
On 2nd and 9.
Hard.
Wentz.
Oh, that was it. Let's go, man.
Here as he's taken down.
I told him stop getting with your boy Clap.
What a play by him.
I told
That's a
him
loss
when I
of
hit
17.
the club,
And we say
I'm
it
gonna
all
be
the
with
time,
David Bama. You
have to
heard?
be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
I'm getting sick of these niggas.
Line out. They're going to protect you as best they
These
can.
niggas I'm
If you
playing
get 3
with,
to
they
5
fucking
seconds to throw the
selling
ball,
me.
They're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, it really
I can't wait till this game over so I can get off the spot with
And
these
he's
trucks.
going
Go,
down
man.
again. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As
Yo,
they head to the sideline,
man,
talk
take
over
it
Here we go.
quick.
Here we go.
Here's
Twins it.
Cameron Johnston as he's on to play
Was he
for
8
Philadelphia.
times?
He said 8 times.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
You okay? You good? I told you.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now a handoff to Ingram. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
What's up with it, man? What the hell you behind that, man? I ain't heard from you in about 12 years. Hell yeah,
I told
I'm
his
mad.
ass to hurry up.
3rd and long. Forced out to his
I'm in the
left.
6th quarter.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep inside. That's going to be knocked
Booby.
away and
Booby.
You a funny
incomplete. It
dude.
was the veteran safety Malcolm
Booby.
Jenkins who got a hand in there
Bro,
and disrupted.
no, bro, I told you to get on because this nigga's tripping. He should have been here.
Add to their
I'm
score.
gonna
And
fuck
this is a
cut them.
confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you
Get
sit
your,
on the ball going into
I
the
just
half
fucking
when you have a
lost.
chance to put some more points on the board.
Hello.
Yeah, bro, these niggas fucking suck.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Oh my
That is
God, he really got a
incomplete.
hand on
A
it.
surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably.
y'all
It doesn't
can play.
pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Give me that. Let's
Trying
go.
to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Tell him,
Well,
booby.
partner, let's
Say,
put a
dummy.
bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An
gonna say,
absolute
hey,
heartbreak for San
Uncle Twan?
Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the
Oh my
Hey, yo,
God.
hold up, bro. These niggas talking shit, bro. I told them they fucking suck, bro.
Final timeout.
Alright, look. As soon as I freaking
Sacks a growing
as soon
theme
as I
in this first half.
forget
This is
the
second and
lead,
long. Now another timeout called for
Man,
by
fuck
the
a lead.
offense. As they'll stop
Nigga
it with just
talking
over
shit.
40
Fuck
seconds
this
to
shit.
go in the first half.
What are you talking about?
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is
What you
second
talking
and
about?
long.
These niggas probably don't leave.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Buying time to his left.
Oh my
Niggas we play with
God.
trash.
Lamar
He was
Jackson,
looking for
how
Mark
did you
Ingram
miss
there.
him?
And it'll bring up
He's
third
wide
down.
open. Come
Now,
on,
Charles,
yo.
gotta like what this defense has been able to do these last couple
Nobody
of
near
plays.
that
Yeah, they get the
nigga
sack
either.
on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Yeah,
Jackson on third and long from his end zone. He's got his
I'm right
man,
here.
Andrews.
I sent you
And
an
they'll mark
invite.
him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10.
I'm at the yellow
Be a
court.
gain of 8, but it also lead to a fourth down.
I think I just seen the big man run in too.
They failed
Football
twice
player.
already in this first half.
Nigga,
but they're
they
gonna
ran.
go a
They
third
left.
time here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it
Well,
here.
I'm inviting this football player.
Complete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
I know, he don't ever play no more.
They're gonna go here with 5 seconds left.
Oh shit.
There's
It's a
no
football
way.
player in this bitch. Damn, he playing with these weak little niggas.
The final shot before half for Wentz.
we're good.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking in
Nah,
zone,
them
but
niggas
it's
gone now. They
incomplete.
ran.
So 2 quarters
Who
down,
is-
2 remain.
Who is this football
Charles and
player?
I return after the
HR9XS.
break. Welcome back,
His
Charles
name
and I.
HR9XS.
Ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're close,
Booby,
close game, but they're going to
I
need to
know
do a
you
little
wanna
bit
play
better
the game, but
probably
listen.
here in half 2, no?
Daddy trying to
with
win
that
$200.
There goes
Oh,
Mark
there you
This
go.
is Juju Smith.
There you go. There you go.
10.
Yo.
And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big effort that time out of Ingram. And even 70 yards on the pickup.
I don't know, bro.
Jackson from the shotgun.
I
This
use
is
one
caught.
team, bro.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
Nah,
Boy, the evolution of the
not
game
even
and how
why.
these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes
big
things
trust
so
on
much
Jay.
harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking
Leilani
about
is
an
rocking.
error in the game.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. As they're an extra point away now from tying this football game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rear
Look at him,
mirror,
he
he
getting
goes
this bitch
back
tied.
to kick this
He's
one
gonna be
off.
doing all that. Okay. Okay.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
You are
I was
beautiful.
up till 5 last night playing 2K with these niggas.
25-yard line.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. You was up and you didn't even hit me,
Bro, we
bro.
had it. Bro, y'all niggas won't even on. I know. We stay on fucking Madden. Nigga, we had a 7-game streak. Niggas couldn't beat us, so we just got off. Hey, yo, Twan, Benji was like, because as soon as you got out, Benji hopped on. He's like, Twan on. I was like, he just got off. That nigga said, Twan, my nigga, yo. I say,
He's going to be dropped following a pick up of 7. Past the 30 to the 32.
I cannot see it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Okay. That got you now.
To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And an alley to run.
let's run this wreck, man.
Let's go, man. Another pick 6.
And he will bring this
Trash
back.
ass
It's a
nigga.
pick
Stop playing with
6
me,
and a
boy.
Raven touchdown.
Look, that day about to win this game, and they was gonna
Oh,
go.
they still in here, Tom.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions.
The randoms, they about to hop on it.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this will be caught.
You need to get the gym rat
And
back.
there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for pick 6.
Superstar 3
and the
or
two-point
complete,
conversion.
And even if you're
complete
keeping
the
your
my
wits in
career
action,
shit
you're
or some
thinking to
shit
yourself,
like that.
okay,
I know.
extra point block team going into
Time
the
to
game
fuck
now.
my-
All of a sudden you're hearing defense, everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team.
Ice cream,
A little
okay.
bit disjointed.
This nigga talking about he going to get ice cream. We was talking about he was going to hop on.
Nigga, I'm getting
this
on
Philly
to saying
offense set to go.
stuff to keep her calm.
Alright.
They start on the ground here.
Like, how you tell a baby going to get ice cream and be like the baby know what you talking about?
I think from our
Bruh,
experience together,
she
we
know,
have learned
bruh.
that most
She
offensive
ain't-
coordinators
she
are going
ain't
to tell
what-
you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4
Oh,
yards.
she
They
is.
got
Oh,
5 here. They
she
got
gonna
pretty
get it.
good about that one.
He won't go hop on no 2K.
From the 36,
Man, I'm at.
Wentz.
Man, I'm on to.
Gonna look deep for
That's
Jeffrey.
another pick, boy.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Your
It's the
stupid ass up so I can beat these
Thomas.
niggas,
And
bro.
a big turnover there as his guys will get the
Low.
football back.
I'm about to call Supreme Fuck the shit. I'm going to call
So
it.
on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the third quarter.
And we know it was
Yeah.
but that was an opportunity to get back into the game and see
Nigga, she
Damn,
might link with us with Shamrock.
now their task is
Real.
even tougher.
She
She
on this first
She
down
is.
carry, and that'll
She
make it
is.
2nd and 8.
She's like, I never met him.
Why, Michael?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson,
Why
nowhere
would
to
I
escape, and he goes
answer
down.
Answer
After the
that
sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yo,
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
hop on 2K. Damn. Bet. Hit me when you are up there.
No run call here.
Shut your ass up! No! Oh, hey, bro. Hey, that was
I'll be
Keem's
on.
ass
Absolutely
as hell.
extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line,
Alright,
flat out,
bet. Just
cannot
let me
handle
know.
this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Sam Cook now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
But act like you don't know how to do shit. I really hope they hop. Yep, they staying on.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Eagles will have great starting field position
Yeah,
here
Sean,
as they
come over
take
here.
over.
Let's go, Lee! Defense wins championships, baby!
Trying to shake off the interception.
Oh, yeah,
He'll
yeah.
look to throw. Ertz over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Now wins. And this is Ertz with it. Right
Hey yo, my
side.
nigga in here,
He'll be
Twan.
dropped at the
Yo, let's
25
go.
After a gain of 6.
My nigga in this bitch. Come on,
6
he
yards
looks like
was
the Hawk.
pickup on the
My
last
nigga Hawk,
completion, So
man.
here's 2nd and 4.
Damn, Twan, you might can't finish that shit.
Oh my God!
Man, what a diving catch there. And this should be the final play
I
before the
don't think
quarter
he's gonna join
ends.
the party, but I tried.
Wentz now on first down.
Yeah. Oh, he in the
And he's going to
party.
be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3.
3 wideouts.
They'll come up after the sack
He
on a
left my
2nd and
party.
12.
I mean, left my squad and like,
He said he left it, but he joined.
You left it. Come on, Twan. You gotta hurry.
Here's Wentz to throw.
I miss it.
Got him complete. And he is into the end zone.
God, this nigga is not even.
A 14-yard touchdown.
Yeah, he was, but
They can
now
now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. A very important extra
no,
point
that's
there
the wrong
up and
way.
down. And an important one that is, as we are all tied
So
now
does that mean I
early
need
in
to go
this
get my
fourth
big
quarter.
man?
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Oh my God.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Nigga, because I don't get the ball. You just overlook me. That's why you play better. No, y'all be forcing me to Y'all be forcing me.
Get a couple of first downs and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing on second down. Jackson steps away. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I'm about to play this.
The Ravens on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is third and 8.
That's the football player in here.
Schuster?
Yeah.
Jackson
Nigga, stop the cow.
escaping the pressure
Not
right.
happening.
This one complete to Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
His name is not HD or some shit. Look it up.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up
say
on
the
first and 10.
Juju.
And he flips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters.
I get my
he's been efficient. Maybe
he said these niggas. He can't hear
Not
us.
sure it was actually in the game plan for him having
This nigga said these niggas. He couldn't hear
play
us.
out really well for
Yeah.
them now. As you noted,
He thought we weren't
down
talking.
the stretch, he should have fresh
I don't
legs.
know.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson flushed
I
to
can
his
hear him
right.
swag.
No!
He told me on FaceTime.
Intercepted. Picked off by They have possession,
I'm done.
and they have it at the 38-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open,
Just sit and
otherwise,
shit.
just don't do it.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
20! Great 15! Great 15!
Throwing on first is Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Stat! Pilot, 64, weak! 4, Tokyo! Check 48's the mic! Check 48's the mic! Go! Go! Here, shift! Shift!
I'm about to drop off Juju Smith too.
Wentz will try again on second down. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep.
On the court. Oh, the court that's closer to the tattoo place. Red, white, and blue.
Receiver, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The tall nigga in the purple and green
The
and
pressure
blue
drops
and all
off
them
as
other
they look to
colors.
throw.
Oh, come on.
Here
Oh,
as he's taken
Oh,
down.
fuck it.
Pernell
Bro.
McPhee always a
Oh,
threat to
shit.
find the QB, and he gets to him there. Here's Cameron
oh
Johnston.
my God,
now.
bro. They
He's been
silent
terrific
every
so
time I
far.
get the ball, bro. God damn. Can I
With it
fucking
is
dribble?
Brown. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Oh my God, I can't get the board, bro.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
That's
They've got
crazy.
first and 10
I'm right
as they
at the
search
ball,
for a
too.
go-ahead score. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the
Damn.
drive. Ingram churning. He lost the
These niggas
football.
not doing nothing I ain't seen. This shit's
And they will
bullshit.
take over at
Man,
the
it's looking like I fucking
29-yard
suck at
line.
2K.
Go, go! 180!
Pretty fucking much.
With a tight end. And
these
take this
niggas don't even suck either where I'm playing with. It's the Hawk and his boy. They both got green. They both dressed for green and shit.
Things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Shit toxic. I didn't get cautious, man. So it's all good.
Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. To throw is Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
His boy just jacked.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
This is crazy.
As he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's just straight jacking. Yo.
Now Wentz. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
I can't get these niggas. I can guard everybody.
Wentz eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away.
Come on, bro. Come to me.
Complete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you describe that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were go on the field, but okay, I see you. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
they practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flat.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much
Like practice and preparation coming together. So many times your last practice of the week, you score the game-winning touchdown. Everyone leaves the field feeling good about themselves. They got it done for real in this situation.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Philly.